Welcome back to the Progressive Mind Show. Sorry about the late start in today's show. We want to be able to acknowledge viewers who have waited. We apologize in the late start again. Show starts at 6. Sometimes due to traffic and all, we have to be adjust to our time, and so today we're starting a bit late. It was supposed to start at 7. We did want to start at 7 exactly. We had a little glitch with our one of our guests, and so we would be able to get into the conversation in a little bit. I would like to invite my brother EFFAH AMEYAW, as is known in the community, to talk about Ghanafest. We're also waiting on ABENA, who will be joining us very soon. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the Progressive Mind Show. This is your number one community building show in the world. Is July 17th, no, July 16th, Tuesday, July 16th, 7:40 minutes past 7 p.m. Central. And we are coming your way. We're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. Live on Facebook and YouTube. You can share the page whilst you are on these platforms and also inform your friends about what we're about to discuss this evening. It's about Ghanafest, the number one Ghanaian cultural festival in the entire United States of America. It is the biggest. And so Ghanafest July 2024 is live. Please tell your friends that the executives, the leaders, the founders, some of the leaders, the executive members of the planning committee are here to discuss this year's Ghanafest, some of the things to expect. Once again, we're live on Facebook, YouTube. Please share the feed, like the page, and subscribe so anytime we come live, and actually turn on the notifications. So anytime we are live, you can be able to follow what we're doing and be part of the community process. Let me go straight to Kakape. Kakape, good evening and welcome to the show again, brother.
Good evening, and thank you very much for the opportunity, Alenko. You're doing great. And
thank you.
That you continue to grow and grow.
Thank you. My apologies for keeping you waiting for a while. I know it's been a long day for you. Literally just got ABENA in the studio. I was making sure that both of you came on at the same time. And so looks like we have her backstage. And if she's ready, okay, we're going to bring her on. Okay, thank you for joining us. ABENA, how are you this evening?
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm well. I hope you all are doing great.
We're doing awesome. We're doing awesome. And well, thank you so much. If you can adjust your camera or your computer a little bit, slide it down a little bit because we want to see. There you go. Yes, because we know you are taller than Kakape. We don't want you looking in the. I just.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
So no, but it's a pleasure having both of you on the show this evening, and we are excited to talk about Ghana.
She's my boss, so she'll be doing most of the talking.
Okay, we'll let her have it. Let's see if we can do something here. Maybe we can have ABENA be in the middle, so we can do this. Let's see here. Okay, we have ABENA now. Let's see if we can bring. Yes. Okay. Now we have ABENA back in the middle. Okay. Now, ABENA, just keep that computer down so that we can have you right up there for us. So, since we have your boss in the house, we will have her introduce, say hi, tell us why, tell us her day. ABENA, how has it been for you so far? Actually, today's Tuesday. The week just started. How has your day been?
Well, Tuesday is my favorite day of the week, so. I'm always happy about that, being born on a Tuesday.
Yes. For those who don't feel, for those of you who are watching who are not Ghanaians, you should know why she said Tuesday is her favorite day. ABENA in Ghana means ABENA in the Akan language or Akan tribe in Ghana. It just stands for somebody who's born on a Tuesday. So Tuesday in Akan language is Benada. So that's why she's ABENA. And then in the Ewe language, in the Ewe tribe, which ABENA is also part of, Tuesday is pronounced Abla. So it's about the same thing. The pronunciation is different. And so that is just for cultural education there for those of you who are not Ghanaians. Well, Kakape is his nickname. His real name is EFFAH AMEYAW. He is the. I know you were the PRO of what do you call it? Ghanafest. Now you were sergeant. What sergeant means?
Sergeant at arms. It is like I am in charge of making sure there is peace and security within the community and at events, especially the one that is officially organized by the council. So
okay,
make sure security, safety, and all those issues are things we don't take for granted.
Okay, give us the composition of GNC. GNC, first of all, let's talk about the organization that puts up Ghanafest each year. So that people who are listening the first time can understand a little bit of background. So Ghanafest has been around for decades. Again, right. So tell us the composition of GNC. What does GNC stand for? What does it do in the community, in the diaspora? And then then we can go into Ghanafest. I'll start with you, EFFAH.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. And Ghanafest has been around for a very long time. It first started as students coming together when they first found themselves. Ghanaians found themselves in Chicago area. They saw the need to come together and be doing, a couple of things that represent their culture.
Right.
Then as time goes on, they incorporated typical traditional events. The first of it being the AMEYAW. So those were all the climaxing and stuff like that really brought the community together. So as time went on, we began organizing ourselves in terms of the way we organize ourselves in Ghana. Ghana is divided into regions, into tribes, into ethnic groups and stuff like that. And we have the chiefs that represents the cultural fabric of the society. And so we replicate all of these things here. So the way we organize ourselves is that we have affiliates. The way the regions and the tribes are organized in Ghana, we have various affiliates that are duly registered. It's not just that, you just wake up and come to us and say you want to join. You might be duly registered in the state of Illinois, get all your papers ready. You come to us, you join us. And so far we have about 12 or 13 of them. It is also interesting to know that being in America, we have a representative in the council from the African American community, and they also come in to kind of blend, American and the African fabric stuff into the mix. So then we organize ourselves through the executives. We have 3 executive members that are elected: the president, the president, the treasurer, and the sergeant at arms. The others are appointed positions because we want to give free hand to the president to be able to operate. And then from there, we have our various activities that we do. So we have the president, the vice president, the treasurer, financial secretary. We have the PRO, sergeant at arms, business manager, organizer, and various assistants. We have the welfare officer. And if I forget any of them, I think ABENA can push it in. So we have all these, and then, what we basically do is to help the community stick together, get united, support each other in terms of whatever it is, bad times, good times, and stuff like that, so that there will be that community cohesion. There will be that cultural recognition, in terms of our food, the clothes, and the things we do that portrays us as Ghanaians coming from.
That sounds very, very intentional for a community, for an African community here, and sounds very profound, refreshing. ABENA, is there anything that you want to add to the composition of GNC, which is Ghana National Council itself as an organization, before we dive into this year's Ghanafest festivities? ABENA muted herself. She needs sergeant.
No, I think I think he covered all of the areas as well too. So he did a great job.
Okay, so as a business manager for Ghanafest, so of course now we can talk about it's the Ghanafest itself. Now, before that, let's stay with GNC for a second. there is apart from organizing Ghanafest every year, I know you also have a community program or project going on, which is the health clinic or the health event that you do frequently. Can you tell us a little bit about that, in the vision behind that initiative and what it entails, ABENA, if you may?
Yes. So every month we have a community health clinic that it services around Chicago and also the suburbs as well too. Usually, if it's in Chicago, it's at the Presbyterian Church on the south side. And then this year, I mean, during the summer, it has been in Romeoville as well too. It's really a great initiative because of the fact of at first it was a health fair that started about, I want to say like 6 years ago. At first, it was a community health fair that we would do at least like twice a year. Through that, it has grown now to our Ghanaian doctors and medical professionals donating their time every month, once a month, to service the community. And it's not just for Ghanaians, it's for anybody in the community that would need health services. The benefit of that is understanding, especially like culturally. You have a lot of people who may not be able to get access to Medicare or any free medical services. And so at least you can come to the clinic. And if you are a Ghanaian, you will have your medical providers, they're able to communicate with you in your language.
Okay.
So especially when we have like new people coming in or new immigrants like migrating over, and trying to get that understanding like the language barrier. At least through there you're able to still get free health services, and then you're also able to speak and communicate in your language. And because of that, a professional who understands your background, they're better able to guide you in terms of what type of foods you should eat, how you should be taking care of yourself, understanding the medications and how they will better mix with you, even in terms of some of your daily activity.
Okay.
Well, it has been going very well. So everybody in the community is always welcome. Like I said, it's not just for Ghanaians, it's for all community members, anybody who is in need of healthcare services. We have OBGYNs. We also have lab professionals that will also, like, if you are ever seriously ill and you need like lab work done, we do have travel medicine that they will come and they will do lab work for you. We also have nurses and doctors who have been well versed within hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes. So anything that you really do have, it has saved a lot of people in the community as well too. I've seen it firsthand that people are coming in just to get a checkup of that sort, but then find out that they have a more serious problem at hand. And sometimes that if they had not have come, then things would have really changed. So it really is helping people. So everyone should feel free to come and definitely get themselves checked out every month.
Sounds very, very good. My quick follow-up question before we go into Ghanafest is, do you have a stationary clinic, or you only get these medical professionals during the monthly programs? Is there any place where somebody wants to? Is there a location that people can actually come to on a regular basis?
Yes, so there are different locations because we do try and at least service different areas. So there is a location within Chicago that they look out for. It is the Presbyterian Church. Let me pull up that address really quickly. Well, recently it's been in Romeoville at the Christian Faith Church.
Okay.
So it has been there. And then in Chicago, it is at the Presbyterian Church. So I will get that address for you all.
So these are locations that people can go to on a daily basis, on a regular basis, and not have to wait, every month to take advantage of.
No, so they do announce where it is that they will be. They usually like pick an area and they'll stay there for at least 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
based within that area.
Okay.
They do travel to other areas so that they can at least like try and get to everybody. You know, everybody doesn't live in Chicago, everybody
Right.
doesn't live in Romeoville. So they do try and spread it out. So which is very honestly like kind of the clinic because they end up becoming a mobile clinic. So
Right.
even all their supplies and everything, they carry that and they bring that over. We are working on getting a stationary place so that it can grow. But we are working on like getting donations and finding a great area so that we can service as many people as possible. In the summertime, we just had our last one just last Saturday. It's always the second Saturday of the month. So they were just at the Church of Pentecost in Romeoville on 302 Butler Court in Romeoville.
Right.
So that's where it was there. But usually when they are in Chicago, there are times where they will go to the Twin Towers and they'll be there for a while. They also go to the Presbyterian Church of Chicago, which is on 741 East 84th Street in Chicago. So just definitely stay tuned to our social media pages because we do advertise it there as to like where the next location will be.
Right. So this sounds very good. I want to move on to Ghanafest, but this is very, very important. If somebody is listening now and they need medical service, they don't have insurance, and let's say your next workshop is let's say in Bolingbrook or Southside, in somewhere Southside of Chicago, does it mean that that location, let's say, is 20 West Hyde Park Streets or 20 West Michigan? Does it mean that for the next 3 months, the person people can anticipate that for the next 3 months, let's say if this one's going to happen by the end of this month, for the next 3 months, the GNC clinic or health clinic is going to be in that location so that regardless of their health condition, they can visit there and get free medical service?
Yes, they can, but then they can also do telehealth as well too.
Okay.
So if they call our number, which is 312-899-6.
We need to see. Okay, right. No, we can see you now.
Sorry.
There you go.
So if they do call the number 312-899-6733, we do have telehealth as well too, so they can always call in and then we can connect them to one of our providers and they will do like a telehealth call as well too. So they do virtual medicine as well too if somebody needs a bit more like sooner care.
Wow. It also serves as an urgent care. Wow. What's the number again?
312-899-6733.
Fantastic. So now, would you have this health clinic in this year's Ghanafest?
Yes. So the clinic will be there as well too. They will be over to the side. So if people are in need of any health needs while they're at the festival, they can go over to our health clinic area. And then also if they like to talk to some of the providers there as well too, they will be there so that they can get some information and then get some services. You know, it is a public area, so it's certain things that they'll be able to do there because they need more of a sterile place. But they can always go over to the health clinic. They will be at the festival as well too and gain more information.
Fantastic. Let's go to Ghanafest proper. I mean, we're already in Ghanafest, but EFFAH, AMEYAW, for the sake
I want
of
to add a little bit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, a little bit to the clinic. Yeah. So the essence of this community clinic is to have a permanent physical location. But we cannot do it straight away because we need to gather data over time. Okay. So this is just an appeal that for me, I used to have, I don't want to mention my doctor's name before I switched to Dr. Hedogbe and Dr. Eunice. So for me, they are now permanently my primary health doctors. Yes, right now. They are very professional. They are very compassionate. You know, because, you know, if a family member is taking care of you, it is different from any ordinary person. That is not to say the person won't be professional, but they go the extra mile to take care of you. You know, there is the after. It is not like you only come there every month. There is also the situation where when you need prescription, when your prescription is is finished and you need, some prescription that they will, put all of that in. But it is key. It is very important. Sometimes I ask the doctors, why don't we just do it by telephone? But they said, when a patient is in front of a doctor, it is a different ball game altogether. You
Right.
look at a whole lot of other features, and that is number one. And the second thing is that they need the data to be able to apply to a physical location, because Chicago and buildings are not easy, and we are non-for-profit. So to be able to get these things, we need people to really visit the clinic, be part of this process and make sure that we own it. We shouldn't wait till other other people come to own it, and then later we'll be complaining. That is number. The second thing is that, as a non-for-profit, we are going to really, really need a sponsorship. So if anybody is listening to us out there, you can contact the number that my business manager put up, and then, whatever you can do to help. They accept anything. It could be gloves, it could be, money, it could be medicine, it could be whatever you have, whether it's a company or it's coming from individuals. We really accept these things. And some of these things are the things that really build community. Once we take care of our health, everything else follow. Thank you very much.
This is very, very good. I think we should come back and do a whole show with the doctors, so we can break things down in very fine details. But super helpful initiative for even immigrants. Like you said, immigrants, and not even immigrants, but a lot of people who are outside the healthcare outside system, and that need care on a regular basis. So this is a very good initiative, and thanks for sharing. And you're saying that the clinic will be at Ghanafest this year. So let's talk about, if somebody doesn't know about Ghanafest, Kakape, can you give us the different compositions of Ghanafest, in addition to, of course, the health clinic that will be there?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me give a quick other thing that we do in the community apart from the clinic and Ghanafest. We also celebrate our independence day, which is on the 6th of March, and that is the day where, as a nation, we portray, and we always meet and reflect on how far we've come as a nation. We also have a package for the youth, the children, when they are back to school, and then we also make sure that they are taken care of in terms of that need. This year, the president, Mr. Abubakar Kasim, started a walk. It is the first of its kind. The patronage was not very encouraging, but it was okay for the beginning. So hopefully we are going to be doing that, so that we take care of our health needs. We also support the community, when we get invitations, as far as, various affiliates and whatever they do are concerned. So these are the other things that we do within the community. I wanted to just put it in. Now, so back to Ghanafest.
Yes.
So Ghanafest is a festival that portrays the culture of the Ghanaian people and what is our culture. So our culture, when you come to the festival, you see in terms of, in fact, two things are very conspicuous when you come. You see, to your left, you see the food, and to your right, this year maybe the setting may be a bit different, but if you've been there before, once you enter, to your right, you see the chiefs who sit in their regalia and in their palanquins, and under their umbrellas, and representing various thrones and various chieftaincies in the country. And then we also feature our food. What is a Ghanaian food? And there's a lot of Ghanaian cuisines, and all of them will be represented when you come to the show. And then beside that, we have the youth village, where we have a whole area for the youth, where they will be having bouncy houses, face painting, and we also did we also auditioned them into some music and dancing, which will also be featured at the festival, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We have a segment where we show them how to put on the clothes. The Ghanaian cloth is put on in a special way that you need to really learn how to do it, else you put it and then it's going to come down. Then we're going to teach about traditional indigenous Ghanaian games. You have the Ludu, we have the Oware, we have the dame and all that kind of stuff. So we teach all these things as far as that is concerned. Now, we also make sure that we feature a great artist that comes from Ghana. And, you've seen in previous years that we have all these top artists that are, doing great all over the world. This year, we have Dada KD and the headliner, Amarado. As we saw, this is one up and coming artist that is doing too great within the Ghanaians, everywhere, global. And Dada KD has been a legend all these years. We're going to have the live band, to also play and entertain, those who feel entertained by the music that will be played. And then we're going to have corporate and commercial vendors, people that want to, sell their products in terms of the companies that they've opened here, which product they offer to various individuals and stuff like that. And then you're going to have people that are selling Ghanaian traditional stuff. So we really, really have a lot to show. And when you come there, you have a feel of all these things and then dance to very nice music and have a feel and atmosphere that is really charged up and embraces a particular culture.
Embraces a particular culture. Abena, in maybe one sentence or in a few words, how would you describe the Ghanaian culture?
Oh, wow. I don't think there are enough words.
Well, so just
plainly
put it.
I would say like it's very comforting.
Okay.
I think our culture is very comforting in the fact of the way that we treat people, in the way that no matter where we go, we still try to keep our culture alive. We try and educate people about our culture. We try and bring other communities into our culture. Ghanaian culture is very welcoming. If I have to pick one word, it's very welcoming and comforting. One thing I realize is that not really realizing how much it makes a difference to people in the community as well too. Just not too long ago, we were at the African Fest, and there was a lady who came in from Pennsylvania. She was moving to Chicago because she was going to school, and she was so happy to see us there because she was moving from her Ghanaian community and then coming to a whole new state and not really knowing anybody. So when she found us, she was so elated. And it was really at that moment that I realized how much it is that it makes a difference, that something so small, or at least when it first started, how much of an impact that it's grown and it's actually left onto other people, even through generations to come. Just as Kakapes said, they started this as a student union in the 1970s. Now we're in 2024 and we're doing the 36th annual Ghanafest.
Right.
Like, it's interesting how to see, just as they say, like planting a seed, how much it can grow and how much the branches actually reach out to other people that you may not have really realized. So that is one thing I love about our culture, is that it's very welcoming.
Great. Thank you for giving thanks for that great response. Kakape, if someone is watching or someone listens to this program later and they're wondering, Ghanaian culture or Ghana, why should it be very important to not just Ghanaians but Africans to not only value their culture but to be able to be confident in it in a way that they'll be comfortable to teach others about it. The reason why this is important is that we learn as Africans, as Black people. Let me put it this way. Let me bring it home. Africans, Ghanaians, and I can speak to that. We are very quick to copy everybody's culture, or especially the cultures of the West. But with the reverse, it's not necessarily true for us. We may show up in our culture, in our regalia, in some of our cultural elements to Ghanaian events. But when we go outside our comfort zone, we may show up in our natural cultural elements, but the confidence to teach it and to make it acceptable to everyone, I don't know. I think we're lacking that. So why should it be important for Africans in the diaspora to portray and teach the African culture, and what makes it that we should be so confident in what we have as a people?
Yeah, thank you very much. And this is a very interesting and a very um, sometimes it gets a bit controversial.
Mm,
Um, you know, we as a community we continue to discuss what we should do as portraying Ghanaian culture. You know, we also find ourselves in America.
mm,
We are more or less a diasporan community.
mm,
Sometimes you cannot organically or
mm.
completely say it is going to be strictly as it is in Ghana.
Right.
One of the challenges that we face is sometimes when you enter a home and you see a kid and you try to speak to the child and the child cannot even respond in Etiseng and stuff like that, and this
Mm,
becomes a challenge.
mm,
So having been in the council and the discussions that have gone on, the whole concept is that typically when you go into some of these other diasporans that are in America, you see a unit that continue to keep it together. So it is important to know that the very essence that our forebearers, our people who put all this together initially, just having the thinking that they need to meet, and with them starting with what we use, what we do in Ghana in terms of the Homawa and and Obuchocho and Ujura and all that. I think it is all informing that we are in a foreign land and we should do something that will, live on to generations and generations. It is
mm.
interesting to know that ABENA really shocked me last Saturday when I went there and I saw a T-shirt that she has since 1988. Abner was born here, and if she can keep all these things and be wearing it to portray stuff like that, it means that, over the years, we've succeeded in putting into our kids the fact that we are Ghanaian and we have to represent the things that we do. You go around and you see the kids in Kente, and you see them in, if you have seen the president featured in most of these TV shows, you see him.
Yes.
This
Wear-
exactly.
Wearing the
These
mask,
are these are things that really portray
smoke.
our culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you go to our events, the funerals, and all these events that we do within the community, the
Mhm,
way the chief dress,
mm,
they do dress up, and
mhm,
some other people to dress up. You will see that we are portraying that we are here.
mm,
The dressing may be a tie and stuff like that, but we still have our clothes, and we even when we want to do that, we want to do that in a typical traditional way that people will see that, okay, who
right.
are these people? What is it representing and stuff like that? But
Exactly.
culture is dynamic. So
Mm,
sometimes there has to be that blend. You have to
mm,
allow changes to seep in.
mm,
But there are certain things that we have to keep in place.
mm,
And we also have to be conscious of yourself, not
mm.
to drift too much. There are
Right.
certain things you can do away with,
Mm,
especially when it comes to practices that are really very dehumanizing. You can
mm,
do away with it.
right.
But things that really portray you as a unique person,
Mm,
it is very nice.
mm,
Sometimes, there may be events by foreigners. You go there and you see Kente. Sometimes you walk around and you see somebody in Kente and you want to talk to the person as if the person is a Ghanaian, but the person is not, which means that we've succeeded in putting into others who may have not visited Ghana that
mm,
this is what represents these people and they are proud of it. You go to a shop and people see you, hey, where are you from? You say Ghana, and they start mentioning fufu, akpele, kenke, and all. They say, but where did you learn all this? Hey,
mm,
I am a friend to this. I have been to Ghana, and you get all these stories, and
mm,
they
mm,
kind of bond, connect, and stuff like that.
mm,
You
mm,
also realize that when you meet people and you talk, you tell them that you are Ghanaian. There is something that over the years we've portrayed to the American people in terms
mm,
of our professionalism and wherever we work. So we should be
mm,
proud in portraying other things to them. And sometimes it's interesting that at the workplace, during say your birthday, they tell you, hey, can you bring your traditional food,
mm,
bring
mm,
fufu, bring
mm.
jollof, bring this, bring that, and
Right.
that makes you feel proud that
Yeah.
others also cherish what you have. Thank you.
That's very powerful. But I don't know if you want to add anything to what he said. But I think that to add, I don't know if you want to add anything. But what sometimes, okay, go ahead, Abna.
One thing I also want to say is that we're all African. I mean, even what you say is African American. The only difference is that everybody was taken away from where they were, and they're just not really sure of where it is they originated from. But in the
In
end,
Africa.
we all originated in Africa.
Right.
So when it does come to expressing our culture, at least what it does is like it tries to clear up that divided gap. You know what I mean? Like African American culture is a culture and African culture is a culture, but it's all still together because in the end, the first word we're saying is African. We're just living in different areas of the world expressing our culture. I think, yes, it's amazing about how we have our chiefs and queen mothers and we have such like our vast past, but then also African American culture is also a beautiful culture as well, too. Everything, I mean, they built America. If you take it back and take a real look at it, they built America from the refrigerator to the air conditioner to the street lights to the GPS system. We have made such a contribution to the world. So what I feel is the beauty about Ghanafest is that it at least helps bring it in to at least invite people to come back and learn something about some area of Africa so that they can feel at least some type of home base. You know, if Latin people come, they know that they're from somewhere within the Latin community. If Irish people come, they know they're from Ireland. But sometimes that's what I hear is that, well, I don't really know where I'm from. Granted, but also try and keep an open mind of where you possibly could be from. So like even what I do, and I've grown up with friends as well. I mean, I live in a Ghanaian household, of course, but then when I step outside, it's America. When I go to school, I'm the minority amongst everybody else. And so, but what I've done is that as just as much as my friends teach me about what they do, I teach them about what we do. So, you know, coming into a house and making sure that you're greeting everybody, even when you are greeting everyone, teaching them that you start from the right and then you move over. So now that when my friends go to different events, they know exactly what to do. And it surprises other people. But that's what we do. We're teaching everybody, just as we learn from them, as you said, they also learn from us as well, too.
That is very, very powerful. It's 50 minutes past 7, and we are talking to some of the leaders of GNC, Ghana National Council in Chicago. They are the organizers of Ghanafest, and we're talking about this year's edition of Ghanafest and what to expect. This is the 36th edition of Ghanafest, and I can confidently say it's the biggest Ghanaian festival in the United States. As a matter of fact, other states now have replicated Ghanafest, and so it tells you the impact that Ghanafest has made in the diaspora. And we're very proud of the GNC and what you've done, raising the flag of Africa very high here and making the kind of impact you've made. If somebody wants to come this year and they don't have tickets, are you all open to give some discounted tickets or free tickets as during the show? I know this is something I should have talked to you about before coming here, but let me put you on the spot. Would you are you open to giving some free tickets today?
Yes, we could do some Ghanaian facts, and then we'll see who can answer them, and then we can give out 2 free tickets.
Oh, okay. Ghanaian facts. Okay, so if
work for it a little bit.
All right. So what will be the question?
But at the end of the show, so they can stay on and win. And
there you go.
When we are getting to the end, let us know. So
well, we are getting to the end. We wanted to do an hour show. Of course, we started late, so maybe at least we're still, we're not too far from the end. So I think it will be a good time to do Ghanaian facts Q&A. Or
I want to put in some other facts so we can do the this thing. So so ticket at the entrance is $20.
Okay.
And so you can also buy online before you come to the booth. We always recommend you buy ahead of time because when you come, there's a huge queue, so you can be taken care of at the event place.
Right.
So that is very important. The festival is taking place at Washington Park. Yes. The address is 5600 Russell, Abena, help me. Is it
Yeah,
Russell Street?
600 Russell Drive.
Russell Drive.
Mhm.
We had the information that when people put South Russell Drive, it's taking them to Hoffman Estate. So you want to make sure you are coming to Chicago. Don't drive all the way to Hoffman Estate and then okay, yeah. So this is in Chicago at Washington Park.
Say it again. Say the address again.
5600 Russell Square.
Russell Drive.
Russell Drive.
So forgive EFFAH. He goes there without looking at the address, so
Exactly.
you can imagine. So go ahead. 56 South.
No, not South. Russell.
Okay.
Yeah. Russell
56
Drive.
Russell Drive. 56
Yes.
Russell Drive.
Yeah.
Chicago.
5600 Russell Drive.
Okay, let's just let Abena give us the address. Let Abena give us the address.
5600 Russell Drive.
Okay.
So it's across from the Park District.
Okay. Can you give out the tickets information? Where can people get it, and where can people get more information on Ghanafest?
Yes. So if you would like more information, you can always go to our website, gnCchicago.org, or you can also purchase your tickets through vipsocio.com/Ghanafest.
Fantastic. vipsocio.com/Ghanafest. And you said that this year you are expecting some local artists from Ghana. I think that information went very fast. So I want you to reiterate the name of the artist that is coming from Ghana to perform this year. Abena.
Okay, so we have two wonderful artists coming from Ghana. We have a hip life artist known as Dada Katie. He has been around for years, so he will be coming and blessing us with a wonderful performance. And then we have a rising star within Ghana known as AMEYAW. Has wonderful hits. He's had features with Black Sherif, Sarkodie, King Promise as well too. So we are very much so excited to have them both here this year. Also, I wanted to let everybody know is that with your Ghanafest ticket, you also get one thing that we are doing in terms of like embracing and showing our culture. We all know football, also known as soccer in the US, but in Ghana and other areas, it's known as football. And so on Sunday, we have our 36th annual, this is our third annual football tournament, almost like a African Cup of Nations. The semifinals and the finals. So that will be from 4 to 8 on Sunday, the day after Ghanafest. And it will be at at Jackson Park, sorry. So that's 6299 South Stony Island. We will have the Ghana Chicago Black Stars. We will also have the United Stars of Liberia, Nigeria 3 Points FC, and a Senegambia Lions football club. So we are very excited. It is also a free football tournament as well too. It has been amazing these past 2 years. Ghana has won both years, and so we're going for hopefully our three-peat as well too. But it's just a great way to also meet other communities as well too. So if you are Liberian, Nigerian, or from Senegal and Gambia, it's a great way for you to also connect with your community as well. And it's a fun tournament. They have been practicing. I've gone to practices. I've seen a couple of pre-matches, and this is good. Like, if you're not at this football tournament, you are going to be very upset that you missed it. So I would love to see everybody show up in their numbers at the football tournament as well too on Sunday.
So this is a day after the festival.
Yep,
okay.
Day after the festival.
All right. And the venue is going to be same place?
No, Jackson Park.
Okay.
So 6299 South Stony Island in Chicago.
Fantastic. Okay, great. Now let's do fun facts about Ghana. Let's see if we can get some tickets to our audience. So who was going to go with the first fact question? Abena, let's go with you.
Okay. fun fact about Ghana. What do the colors of the flag represent?
This one, not even Ghanaians. Some Ghanaians.
You're gonna kill some people.
Wow.
Not even Ghanaians know this.
Let them give us the colors, and know what they're. Okay, it's okay.
Colors are so easy.
So how is it going to be? Somebody's going to call in and answer, or what?
Yes, they're gonna call in and or respond or comment in the section. So okay, so somebody says red for our blood.
Okay.
Okay, and then what else? The number to ring, and actually, let me give the number out. It's 815-277-5047. 815-277-5047. 815-277-5047. If you want to ring in to get your tickets, get a free tickets to Ghanafest, please do so now. So the question is, what does the colors of the Ghana flag represent, or what are just the colors? If you can just say what the colors of Ghana flag is, you stand a chance. So you can call now. 815-277-5047.
That must be the teacher in me. I want look.
Okay, so Majua says yellow, the gold. We have red, the blood. Our ancestors poured green, forestation. So let me put it on the screen. Majua just.
That's only three. That's only three though.
4 colors.
There's one more color.
No, well, come on, guys.
Well, there are 4 colors.
Okay,
that's so right.
And the one that is left out is the most important. Exactly. The small ones are the most important.
So we have a caller coming through. Hello, caller. Can you tell us your name, why you're calling? Perhaps, yeah, the call dropped. Unfortunately. We apologize for that. If you can call again, if you can call again, we will try. We will try and get the call. We could try and pick it up. Okay, so Majwa came back. She says, "Black Stars."
There you go.
So hey, Majwa, the way you get your ticket is, ABENA, is there a number to call, or is there an email? How do they get their tickets?
Yes, if you can email info@gnchicago.org and put in your claiming ticket, and then we will get all your information from there. We'll contact you from there. Or if she wants to send you.
Okay, we're trying to get this call again. Hello, caller. Can you tell us your name, why you're calling, and then we're gonna give you a fun fact question about Ghana, and then you can try to ABENA. ABENA, can you all hear the caller?
Are they? If they're talking, we don't hear them.
Okay. Okay. Mercy. So ABENA, what is the fun fact question? The fun fact question about Ghana. We have Mercy on the line, and unfortunately, you all can't hear Mercy in the studio.
Right.
So my apologies. Yes. Okay. So I think hello.
We can hear.
Hey, Catherine. Okay. So we lost Mercy. So Catherine, we have Ghanafest online. ABENA, what is the fun fact question again?
What is the current population of Ghana?
What is the current population of Ghana? ABENA, you are not fair, but let's go. Let's see.
Not fair.
They're not Ghanaians. Even Ghanaians don't know the population of Ghana.
They have resources.
Okay. Can I throw one in?
Yeah, go ahead. You know what it is.
I should go ahead?
Yes, go ahead.
4 popular food from Ghana.
Oh,
okay. So Catherine, you can let me see. Can you hear? Did you hear the question? No, did you hear the question? Okay. You okay, try. Yeah.
Look at that. Mercy got it.
Somebody got it?
She, there are resources to find the
Wait,
answer.
wait, 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 guys. Wait, Abena, wait. Somebody, Catherine is trying to respond to the population question, and guess she said about 500 to 700,000 people in Ghana. That's the population.
Oh, Kathy, it's a little higher than
That's
that.
funny, right? That's funny. That's funny. So stay on the line, Catherine. Stay on the line, Catherine. The stay on the line. Stay on the line. The question about the population of Ghana, Mercy Kunedu responded via comments, and she says it's 34 million people, which is close. It was about 33 million, so she's about right. So Ghana is about 33 million people. Okay,
Right.
not 700,000. That's a whole nation. Very, very funny. But let me help you here. Since you've called, Catherine, let me give you a simple. Let me try to see if we can get you a simple question. Fun fact about Ghana: is Ghana in East Africa, South Africa, North Africa, Central Africa, or West Africa?
That's fair.
She got it. She said West Africa. She said West Africa. So
Nice
so
job.
so great job, great job, great job, great job, great job. Now let me see if we can give you.
How many winners
Yep,
do we have
yep.
so far?
We will also give Mercy as well too. So it looks
Okay,
like we
so you won, Catherine. The email to send the email Catherine can reach you guys on again is what?
info@gnCchicago.org.
Okay, so please put it in the comment for me, okay, if you may, Abena. So Catherine, if you go back to watching the show, send them an email, mention Progressive Minds, mention your name, and they'll email your ticket to you. Okay. You're so sorry. You're so welcome. Thank you for watching the Progressive Minds. And then somebody responded with the 4 major food in Ghana, and to the caller who rang earlier, I'm sorry, the call dropped. If you want to call in again, it's 815-277-5047. So Majua
Madam Businesswoman,
says,
how many are we giving?
well, okay, it's okay, Kakape. If you never give a lot, sorry, we lost Kakape, but let's see if we can get we lost him, unfortunately. So Majua says the 4 major food in Ghana is wache, fufu. Let's put it this way. Let me bring it back. Wache, fufu, and then be tuwo zafi, and Abena, is this correct?
Well, I didn't know what exactly Kakape's answers were. Let me see. Wait, what was the 4th one?
The 4th one is tuwo zafi. Tuwo zafi.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so let's see. Wache, fufu, gobe, tuwo zafi. You didn't even say jollof.
Yeah, she didn't say jollof.
Nah, I don't think we can give it to her.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, Majua, I don't think we can give it to you.
I
Nah.
would think of Banku before Tozafi because I love Banku.
Okay, let's try the next. Let's try again. 4 major food in Ghana. Actually, what is the capital city of Ghana?
Let's do
Okay. Anybody can respond to this. When you're taking, I think this will be the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. 4 major. The capital city of Ghana. Okay, if anyone can respond. But Macho already won a ticket, right? No. Okay. All right. So she responded. She says it's Greater Accra. Well, and she also said Accra, so she got it. So
Okay.
so Majua, you won your ticket.
I think next time we should exclude those with typical Ghanaian names because they know.
That's true. You know what? You know what? I think we can disqualify it. I think we can disqualify it.
Majua is a professional. Some of them may even be teachers, you know. How many are we giving out though?
That was 4.
4. How many do we want to give out? 10?
4.
I was thinking
2. So that
yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
4.
Okay.
That works. And then also to let everybody know is that along with being at the festival, just as Kakapet said earlier, that we will be having the Chiefs and Queen Mothers, but also we do have a Ghanaian African American stool that will be there as well too. So you will also get to meet Chief Nomo, as he is known within there, and you will get to meet him and his royal court as well too. So that is to show Alinko, as you were saying before, how is it that we embrace other cultures as well too? We do have a Ghana African American stool as well, and they will be at the festival this year. He hasn't been there in the previous years because he was in Ghana during that time, but this year he will be there.
So if you're African American and you want to be part of the culture, or you just want to experience the chiefs, their queens, and how they sit with their tribes, and just just be part of the core Ghanaian celebration of our culture, as ABENA said, there's going to be an African American who's also a chief. She's not only a chief here, but in Ghana. He was coronated in Ghana, in Cape Coast, the central part of Ghana. So he's going to be here with the African American community. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be, of course, in his chief or royal garments. They have their own tent. And so if you want to come and be part of his village, that would be very beautiful. Those of you who have won tickets, you can come and join. Well, Amaju, I'm sure she's in the account, so she will be there with her chief. So the number to ring again is 815-277-5047. I think we may have maybe 2 more calls if they come through now. If not, we will wrap up the discussion this evening. The next question, let's see. The next question is, how many regions, or let's say, let me ask this question. What is the main speaking language in Ghana, or what are the 3 main speaking languages in Ghana? Okay, the 3 main speaking languages in Ghana. If anybody knows this, if you were a typical Ghanaian, please don't respond to this question. It's not for you.
Are you taking English out of it, or are you talking about?
Yes, actually, let's take English out of it.
Okay. Let's
take English out of it. And if you the 3 Majua says that's not fair. Somebody okay, let's see if this caller can get it.
But I can't.
Hello, caller.
I can't. It's not a language.
Yes. Please tell us your name and go ahead and respond to the question. The 3 main spoken languages in Ghana. And Kakape, I'll come to the language and dialect language thing. It's a language, but I'll come to it. It's our language, just like English is the British language. Our language is our language. So go ahead. The 3 main spoken languages, or 3 main spoken languages in Ghana, aside English, apart from English. Okay. 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 So Poma is saying Fanti, Chi, and Ga, and You were close, but I'm sorry, we may not be able to give it to you. Why? Because Chi and Fante fall in the Akan language umbrella. Okay. Chi, yeah, Chi and Fante are both Akan. I mean, yeah, they're both Akan people, and they all speak. They speak Akan into Chi. Well, it seemed like you have one shot, but in the absence of anybody else calling, try, and we'll give you another try. Go ahead. Okay, so Poma says Chi, Ewe, and Ga. Now, I will give you a pass, but let me go to the judges who are my guests, ABENA, AMPOFO, and Kakape. Chi, Ewe, and Ga. ABENA. Okay.
I think so.
It's true.
Okay,
No, you are correct. Ampoma, I think you are correct. I would have given it to Godwin Asamoah, but Godwin, Godwin, your answer is wrong. It is Chi. It is Chi. Well, Hausa can be true because Hausa is spoken a lot. Hausa and Ewe. I don't know if Ewe. I think Hausa can triumph. But you know what? For the sake of being fair, okay. How about we give it to both Godwin and Mpoma, because it can be Chi, Hausa, and Akan, or Akan, Ewe, and Ga, right? It can be relatively, right? So Mpoma, can you still hear us? Okay. This is if you're watching live, you want to send, you want to go, I think ABENA has the email in the comment section. ABENA, can you put it there again for us, please?
Sure.
If not, you can email info@Ghanafest. Is that what it is, ABENA?
Yes. info@gncchicago.org.
info.gnc@chicago.org.
info@gncchicago.org. I put it in the comments.
Okay, it's in. Are you watching on Facebook or YouTube? Hello, Mpoma. Are you watching on Facebook or YouTube? Are you watching us on Facebook? Okay. Okay, great. If you go on Facebook, you can see the email that ABENA put up there, which is info@gncchicago.org. Send them an email, mention your name, mention the show this evening. They'll send your ticket to you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for ringing in, and have a wonderful evening. See you at Ghanafest. Okay. All right. So I think that we can also give it to Godwin. No, the Ghanaians. We try to stay away from the Ghanaians. Let's see if we can get one more. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay, so last caller.
The subsequent one should be outside of the Ghanaian community.
Exactly. So the last call.
So we can be fair.
Right. Last call is how many regions are in Ghana?
And the Ghanaian is going to call a friend and give.
How many regions are in Ghana?
Oh boy.
The number again is 815-277-5047. And we're about to wrap the conversation up. Another Ghanaian responded, but our rule is our rule. We're done with Ghanaians. Okay. All right. So it's 17 minutes past 8 p.m. We wanted to make it a 1-hour show, which I think we're close. And so if you were not able to ring in for your ticket, we'll be wrapping the show. And I think that should we give the Ghanaian who responded, or just let it go? It's at your discretion.
Yeah, but
So
there's somebody who has won already or no?
no, there's somebody who is just no, he hasn't won yet. This is, but we have a caller on the line. I think we have the last person calling. Hello, caller. Yes. Okay. So we have another caller. I think the caller, the one who just called, your question has already been responded to. So, hello. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. Hello, caller. Can you tell us your name? Okay, Courtney. How many regions are in Ghana?
Right.
Okay, how many regions are in Ghana? No, it's not 10, Courtney. It is not 10. You might want to try again, Courtney. Okay. All right. Thank you. Caller, caller, can you tell us your name and how many regions are in Ghana? No, well, Esther, we said it. We're not doing Ghanaians anymore. I know the Ghanaians already got it. So, but I'm here. Access. Esther, still Ghanaian. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Who am I speaking with? Okay. Okay. I think. Hold on, Esther. All right. So too many callers now. So Sharon says 16. Let's give it to Sharon. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, no, Esther. I have another question for you. So stay on, Esther. Sharon says 16. Sharon, you can email the email address, which is info@gncchicago.org for your ticket. Okay, Sharon. The next question is who is the president of Ghana? What is the name of the president of Ghana? Caller, are you on the line? Hello, caller. Yes. Oh my gosh. Hello. Yes. Yes. Good evening. Who's the president of Ghana? Okay. What's your name, sir? Hold on, Esther. Okay. So, what's your name again, sir?
Esther won't give up.
Okay. We have Harry, and Harry got the answer right. He says Nana Akufo-Addo. Nana Akufo-Addo. So, Harry, are you watching us on Facebook or YouTube? Okay, go get the email. It is gncchicago.org. It's on there. You can send an email to the mention Progressive Minds. You should get your ticket. Okay. Thank you for calling in. And okay, so last question. Esther has been trying. So I guess we'll give it to Esther. Esther, you have the last chance. You're the last person. Last question to you.
What is Ghana
who is
known?
the king? Sorry.
What is Ghana known for?
Okay, what is Ghana known for from ABENA? No, hold on one second. Esther, you can go ahead. Okay. So Ghana is known for our gold, our cocoa, and our timber. Well, those are the natural resources. You are not far from it. So Esther, you want yourself a ticket, go ahead and send them the email. Okay. You heard her say she never gives up. Yeah, Esther. Okay, thank you, Esther. Thank you so much for calling in. Okay.
I think we must note the names of the winners down so we don't get more than those who won.
Right. So this one is Esther. Okay. And then we had Harry earlier. Now we have the last caller on the line. Caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Do you have a question?
Hello, caller. Right, you just answered. So go ahead and respond to the email for your ticket. Okay. You're welcome. All right. So Harry, we got Harry, and I think that should be it for this evening.
One last thing I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
We also have Ghanafest merchandise that will be sold as well too. We do have T-shirts.
This is like that.
One, AMEYAW is wearing one of the shirts as well too. We also have another version as well. One thing that has been amazing was that we were able to partner up with Eddie Opong, and he has a line with Converse. And we came together, especially with him being of a younger generation as well too, really trying to bring the youth into the Ghanaian community as well. So with the collaboration with Eddie Opong, he also has his Converse line known as Yewo Chrome, which means like we're in town in their language in Tree. And it has been very monumental. So he has partnered up with us and he creates our Ghanafest t-shirts. So everybody will be able to buy them online. You can go on yewochrome.com if you would like to pre-order, or when you get to the festival as well too, you can also buy your shirt there.
Okay. I think this is awesome. Thank you for sharing that information with us. And okay, in closing, for those of you who called in and won tickets, congratulations to you all. Folks who sent your comment or your answers via the chat, congratulations as well. If you called in, somebody says they don't see the email or they don't see the they don't see the email in the comment section. It is info@GNC, G for God, N for Nancy, C for Charlie, C for Charlie, of course, Chicago. So GNCchicago.org, info@GNCchicago.org. Send your email, mention your name, and mention Progressive Minds, and you should. And if you remember your question, actually, you can put it in there, and you should get your question. You should get your ticket, even if you don't remember your question. Just say your name, Progressive Minds, and then you should be good to receive your ticket for Ghanafest. Well, as we wrap up the discussion, I'd like to give you Kakape EFFAH, the Sergeant of GNC, your closing remarks. I think we've gotten a lot of information out there, but if anything else that you want to add to it, please go ahead. And then ABENA, you can close us as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Alinko, for the opportunity. We are here because of the 36th anniversary celebration of the Ghanafest. Ghanafest has been a great festival for Ghanaians in the diaspora. In fact, the biggest. There is none like this. And we are encouraging each and everyone to show up on that day to help, make it something very memorable. Of course, there is nothing that can be successful if we don't have various people participating in it. It's going to be on the 27th. The team is embracing our culture. It's going to start from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And there's going to be a lot to offer those who come in. There will be food. There will be, if you have children, you bring them. There will be the kids' village. There will be a lot of cultural display, dancing, and chiefs, dancing to their subjects, and there will be a great performance from a live band and an artist on that day. We hope to see all of you. The ticket is $20. come and support us. And if there's anybody out there who wants to sponsor Ghanafest, this time or in the future, the football team, everybody is welcome on board. We are very grateful for this opportunity. We thank you all those who listened, and we hope to see you there. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Go ahead, ABENA.
Yes, we are very excited to have.
Actually, ABENA, before you close us, I want to recognize some of our callers and some of our for folks who have been watching so far before you close us. Bernard Cobley. Bernard Cobley has been on the show watching us. Thank you so much, Bernard Cobley, for joining us this evening. Eben Credits also tried to respond to some of the question when we were talking about how many regions Ghana has. He says 16. He got it, but I guess somebody responded before him. Sharon Bell Lyle. Sharon Belial Johnson. She also responded 16. I don't know if she was the one that won it or somebody else. But thank you so much, Sharon, for joining us. Godwin Aponsa was also here with us this evening. Thank you, Godwin, for being on the show this evening. Majua, of course. Esther was also here. Esther was persistent. She made sure she won a ticket. Never giving up. Okay, Steve. Okay. My brother from South Africa, Sifiso CB. Sifiso also joined us this evening. He gave a very interesting response when we're talking about major food in Ghana. He says, Banku and tilapia. Nice try. Yes, Banku and tilapia is a very popular food in Ghana as well. But I wouldn't say it's the major one, so, but nice try, my brother. If I missed you, please pardon me. It's been a great evening. So ABENA, please go ahead and close.
ABENA, 1 second, one sentence before you come in. We want to appeal to everybody who is on the show tonight, especially those who want to go on Facebook, all social media handles, and we want you to share the feed. Share to your friends, share to anybody that is out there. When as many friends and as much as you can share to, a publicity and advertising is very important to get a successful program. So please help us to share the Progressive Mind Show and also to help share the Ghanafest. You go to the Ghana National Council page on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on our website. Please help us share, make comments, make favorable comments, and something memorable. Thank you. That's what I would like to add. Thank you very
much. Awesome. Well, ABENA looks like ABENA has light off where she is.
Doomso has 18, but I think one of the problems is that when people call, it's kind of cut it off. So yeah. Before
okay.
If she's in, she can take. Other than that, I guess.
Okay, so ABENA, go ahead.
So I want to thank everybody for coming. We greatly appreciate you tuning in today as well too. Please make sure to come to Ghanafest. If you're not able to come to Ghana, that is the point of us creating it, to give you a taste of what Ghana is going to be like. So you will get to come to Independence Square, come pick up your tickets at the ticket booth, which will be like Kotoka Airport. Then you can go to Independence Square. That's where you'll see the chiefs and queen mothers. The vendors are Makula Market. And then we have like our food court, which is like Osu. So that's how we at least turn it into Ghana. We put in different elements of what it would be like when you do come to Ghana. So we are so excited to have you all come, and we can't wait. Also, don't forget to come to the football tournament as well too the next day. 48 at Jackson Park.
Fantastic. This is great. And thank you all for again coming on. For those of you called, those of you shared your comments. As EFFAH said, as Kakape said, this is a community building platform. We engage in these and other very pertinent conversations. If you have an event, if you have a pertinent or I'll say a profound project that you care about, something you're very passionate about, whether it's in the community, whether it's a global issue, please feel free to reach out to us. We will share it as a community platform to help promote whatever you are doing or getting your message out. And so please feel free to be part of us. Share the feed, as he said, so we can get the promotions for Ghana Fairs going. It, like I said, is the biggest Ghanaian cultural event in the United States. Nobody can take it from Ghana Fest. And so let's help it. Let's push it and make it even bigger. We are looking forward to the point where we can invite the presidents of the United States to come and witness a Ghanaian culture here in Chicago. It is doable. So stay tuned for these and similar programs coming up in the days ahead. Tuesdays, 6 to 8 p.m., we are here discussing community issues, diaspora, and global matters. The DNC convention is coming up, and we are looking to host some of the leaders that are going to be at the convention to discuss the conversation going on within the Democratic and Republican communities. Very, very important. So the days to come, we shall be hosting some of them here. On Sundays, we are here at 4 p.m. discussing issues that are pertaining to Africa and connecting it to the continent. Connecting it to the diaspora. That said, we really want to thank everyone, especially my guest, EFFAH, I don't know why I keep calling EFFAH, EFFAH AMEYAW Kakape, who is a sergeant of GNC, Ghana National Council, and then ABENA AMPOFO, business manager of Ghanafest. Kudos to your team. That said, I've been your host, Senna, aka Alinko. Remember, to whom much is given, much is required. We shall see you next week, Tuesday, same time, 6 p.m., here in the studios of the Progressive Mind Show. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.